Chosen one. Your birth month holds the key to your divine destiny. From the moment your soul took its first breath in this world, the universe aligned unseen threads of time and energy around you. Every heartbeat that followed has echoed the vibration of the month you were born in. You may have wondered why certain paths call to you, why certain emotions rise within you like tides that seem older than memory. It is not coincidence. The month you entered this world carries the ancient rhythm of creation, an invisible pattern that shapes your journey, your lessons, and your purpose. This is not about astrology, nor about superstition. It is about resonance, the way the universe whispers to you through the doorway of your birth. Every chosen one has a signature frequency, and yours began the moment you opened your eyes to this realm. Before we continue, stay with me until the end of this message. Do not let your mind wander, for there is something sacred in listening all the way through. At this very moment, energy moves between you and these words. I invite you to write your warmest wishes in the comments and include the number 66, a symbol of divine alignment and manifestation. When you do this, you send a signal through the current of universal light, energizing the space around you and awakening the frequency of miracles. It is a gesture of faith and connection, a spark that tells the universe, I am ready for my wishes to come true. Now, breathe deeply and let us continue, for what you are about to hear will awaken something ancient within you. You see, the month of your birth is not just a mark on a calendar. It is a portal. When the earth stood at a certain tilt, when the sun illuminated the sky with a particular hue, when winds carried the scent of a season unlike any other, that was the moment your spirit chose to arrive. You were not late. You were not early. You came at the exact point the universe was ready to weave your essence into the grand tapestry of creation. The month you were born into holds the memory of the elements that shaped you, the rhythm of the rains, the whisper of leaves, the silence of snow, the fire of summer. These forces carved their intentions into your soul before you even took your first step. Imagine for a moment that time itself is alive, breathing, pulsing, remembering. Each month is a living spirit, an ancient guardian that passes the torch of wisdom to those born under its light. January holds the cold clarity of beginnings. February hums with the quiet strength of intuition. March moves like water, ever-changing and full of rebirth. April sings of awakening. May blooms with abundance and heart. June burns with sunlight and joy. July carries the echo of courage. August glows with creation. September balances wisdom and harvest. October dances between light and shadow. November whispers transformation. December seals the circle with divine reflection. And though each month carries its own rhythm, each is a part of the eternal song. And your soul, chosen one, sings one of its notes. You may have felt it in moments when time seemed to pause, when the world felt aligned just for you, as if unseen hands guided your steps. That is your month speaking to you, reminding you of who you are. Your birth month is not random. It's an ancient signature carved into the language of stars. It is your divine timestamp, a celestial code that reveals your essence when you are ready to listen. Each time you honor it, each time you remember when you came into being, you strengthen your connection to the current of destiny that has always surrounded you. Perhaps you have noticed that certain times of year feel familiar, as though the air itself recognizes you. That sensation, that quiet comfort, is the world remembering your arrival. In that season, the energy that gave you form hums louder around you. The winds know your name. The soil breathes your story. The sun greets you with the same warmth it offered on the day you were born. This is not imagination. It is resonance. The same vibration that existed at your first breath still dances in the fabric of existence each year. It calls you home to yourself. You may wonder why some people seem to move through life with certain qualities. Why some are fierce, others gentle, some bold, others serene. The secret lies in the elemental guardians of their birth month. For example, those born in months of fire carry an inner blaze that drives them to create, to lead, to illuminate paths for others. Those born in months ruled by water flow through life with emotion and intuition, touching hearts and healing wounds unseen. Earth months anchor stability and patience, giving rise to protectors and builders. Air months inspire thought, communication, and the spreading of ideas that shape the world. Yet none of these are fixed destinies. They are starting points, seeds of divine energy meant to be cultivated through choice and awareness. Chosen one. Destiny is not a straight path written in stone. It is a melody played between free will and divine rhythm. Your birth month sets the key, but you are the musician. You may have forgotten your song, drowned by noise and distraction, yet the tune has never left you. Deep inside, beneath all the chaos, you can still feel its pulse. The alignment of your birth was your first note in the symphony of your life. The question is, will you remember it? Will you play it with love, with courage, with faith in the invisible? There are moments in life when you feel a deep calling, not from outside but from within. It often comes when you are still, when the world quiets enough for you to hear the whisper of your soul. That whisper is the echo of your month's essence. It may speak through longing, through inspiration, through sudden insight. It reminds you of the lessons you came here to master. If you were born in a season of growth, your purpose may involve nurturing and creating. If in a time of darkness, your strength may lie in guiding others through it. Every birth month holds a sacred pattern of lessons and gifts, both the light and shadow aspects. When you embrace the qualities of your month, you move in harmony with the flow of the universe. But when you resist it, when you deny your nature, you create friction, confusion, fatigue, disconnection. The universe never punishes, it simply reflects. If you walk against your current, life feels heavier. If you flow with it, doors open where walls once stood. That is why awareness is power. Knowing the frequency of your birth month allows you to move with grace through the storms and seasons of existence. It turns obstacles into messages and challenges into mirrors. You were never meant to wander without direction. The clues to your destiny have always been around you, in the timing of your birth. The colors that draw you, the elements that soothe or awaken you, the patterns of your emotions. Each is a fragment of a greater truth, a divine language written into your being. The universe speaks in symbols, and your month is one of its most profound symbols. Those who learn to decode it find alignment, purpose, and peace. Think of the moment you entered this world. The air, the light, the temperature, the stillness or sound. The environment you arrived in shaped the first imprint on your spirit. The season's energy was your first teacher. It taught you balance before you could walk. It taught you rhythm before you could speak. The universe imprinted its season's wisdom in you. That is why some people feel at home near oceans while others crave mountains. Why some thrive in sunlight while others find strength in rain. The month of your birth is more than a date. It is a compass that points toward the environments that restore your spirit and amplify your gifts. And yet, chosen one, this truth is not meant to limit you. You are not bound by your birth. You are empowered by it. The key does not lock. It opens. It opens paths of understanding, compassion, and mastery. When you realize that your month holds lessons, you stop seeing life as random and start seeing it as divine choreography. You understand why certain people entered your story, why some doors closed, why certain dreams took time to unfold. The rhythm of your month teaches patience and divine timing. It reminds you that every flower blooms according to its season. Some souls come to awaken others. Some come to heal, some to lead, some to protect, some to dream. Each carries a piece of the universal puzzle. If you are hearing these words, you are not here by accident. You are one of the awakened ones, those who sense that life is more than repetition, that something sacred beats beneath the surface of everyday moments. Your birth month is your first initiation into that awareness. It whispers to you even now, remember who you are. There will be times when you forget your path, when doubts cloud your light. In those moments, return to your month. Study its energy, its elements, its history. Meditate on what that time of year feels like. The sensations, the imagery, the emotions it evokes. Let it speak to you. Let it remind you of your divine pattern. You may discover that your challenges mirror the lessons your month embodies. You may find that your gifts echo its strengths. The more you listen, the more you remember. Each month also carries an ancestral vibration, the memory of all those who came before you under its same light. Their hopes, their dreams, their courage flow through the same frequency that gave you life. When you connect to your month, you connect to an invisible lineage of souls who walked before you, all learning similar lessons, all carrying similar strengths. This is the unbroken chain of human spirit. You are a link in that chain, shining your light into the present. To honor your month is to honor your soul's agreement with the universe. It is to recognize that you came into being for a reason that transcends coincidence. You are not here to mimic others. You are here to express the unique vibration of your birth. The world needs that frequency. Without it, the song of existence would be incomplete. This is your destiny, to live as yourself, fully and fearlessly, in tune with the rhythm of your creation. So remember, chosen one, your month is your map, your mirror, your message. It holds the key not only to who you are, but to who you can become. Listen to its wisdom, celebrate it, align with it, for when you do, the universe itself aligns with you, and what once felt impossible begins to unfold with effortless grace. Chosen one, as the veil of everyday life lifts, you begin to sense the subtle forces that have guided you since your very first breath. These forces are not random. They are the living, breathing echoes of the moment you entered this world. Your birth month carries an energy both ancient and immediate, a vibration that speaks to the deepest chambers of your soul. It is a light that flickers, sometimes dimly, beneath layers of distraction, doubt, and forgetfulness, but it never disappears. Even when you cannot feel it, it is there, waiting, a faithful guardian of your essence. The first step to awakening is recognition. To see that your month is a doorway, and that you are the one who must walk through it. This doorway is more than symbolic. It is tangible in its effects, though subtle in its appearance. Those born under the energy of January carry a frost-kissed clarity, a mind capable of cutting through illusion and perceiving the core of truth. February children hold the quiet strength of intuition, able to feel what others overlook, sensing the undercurrents of reality that guide choices and reveal hidden paths. March-born souls are like rivers, fluid, adaptable, endlessly renewing. They teach us that change is sacred and that life flows in cycles beyond comprehension. April's children awaken life wherever they go, igniting growth in themselves and in others. May-born souls bring abundance and heart, their presence like spring sunlight on fertile soil. June's chosen carry the fire of illumination, joy, and radiant warmth that encourages others to shine. July, August, September, October, November, and December. Each month carries its own resonance, its own frequency, its own signature of destiny. Some bring courage in the face of darkness. Some teach patience and reflection. Some hold transformative power, guiding the soul through cycles of death and rebirth. Your month is not merely a label. It is the blueprint of your spiritual architecture. It is the instruction manual that the universe provided before your first heartbeat. The more you attune to it, the more clearly your path reveals itself. The awakening of your divine path begins in stillness. You must learn to listen to the subtle signals, the signs that your month leaves in your life. These signals may appear as recurring patterns, synchronistic events, or moments of deep resonance where the world seems to pause just for you. They are not coincidences. Each is a message, a breadcrumb left along the winding road of your destiny. When you recognize them, honor them. Do not brush them aside as chance. These moments are sacred, for they are the universe speaking in the quiet language of your birth energy. As you move through life, you may encounter resistance, obstacles, or moments when the world seems to defy your intentions. These are not punishments. They are invitations. The energy of your birth month teaches that every challenge is a mirror, reflecting a lesson the universe asks you to integrate. For some, the lessons are about patience, for others about courage, and for others about trust. The more you engage consciously with these lessons, the more you align with your divine path. Resistance is simply energy misaligned. Alignment comes when you embrace the resonance of your month and allow it to guide your choices. Your month also carries a sacred rhythm of timing. There are periods in your life when opportunities arrive precisely in the order they are meant to be encountered. There are moments when doors open seemingly by magic, when guidance arrives in forms that may appear small or subtle, but carry immense power. These are not accidents. They are the echoes of the energy your birth month instilled in you, guiding you toward the moments where your soul's work can be accomplished with grace and ease. By attuning to this rhythm, you move with the current of destiny rather than struggling against it. The true awakening comes when you begin to integrate this understanding into the daily practice of living. Your birth month is a compass, but it does not dictate your every step. It offers insight, energy, and alignment. Yet it is your choices, your attention, and your consciousness that bring these gifts into manifestation. Those who awaken to this truth learn to read the signs, to trust the quiet nudges of their inner guidance, and to act in harmony with the flow of the universe. They learn that their energy is a key that unlocks doors, not just for themselves, but for others who are drawn to their light. You may notice that certain places, activities, or moments feel particularly resonant. That is no coincidence. The universe responds to your frequency, and when you align with it, you attract situations, people, and experiences that reinforce your purpose. Your birth month is the foundation of this resonance, a blueprint for the frequencies you naturally draw and amplify. Those who ignore it may feel disoriented, while those who embrace it find that life becomes a symphony rather than a series of random events. Awakening also requires courage. There is a temptation to resist the guidance of your birth month, to conform to expectations, or to suppress the qualities it bestows upon you. Yet each time you deny this energy, you dim your own light. The universe designed you with a specific vibration in mind, and it calls you to honor it, to step fully into the life you were meant to live. The path is not always easy, for awakening requires honesty, self-reflection, and the willingness to embrace both the gifts and challenges your month presents. Your month's energy can also amplify your connection to the larger cosmos. Those who attune to it can sense the ebb and flow of unseen forces, the invisible currents of creation that guide life. You may begin to notice that your intuition is sharper, your decisions clearer, and your interactions more meaningful. The resonance of your birth month is a bridge between the earthly and the divine, a channel through which guidance flows when you are open and receptive. And as you continue to awaken, you realize that your journey is both personal and collective. The light you cultivate by understanding and honoring your month does not stay within you alone. It radiates outward, touching others, influencing the energy around you, and contributing to the harmony of the universe itself. Your destiny is woven into a larger tapestry, and your month's energy is one of the threads that holds it together. The more conscious you become, the more vibrant your thread becomes, and the more it strengthens the fabric of all life. Every challenge, every joy, every lesson along your path carries the signature of your birth month. When you pause to reflect, you see patterns emerging, patterns that reveal both your purpose and your potential. You begin to understand that your month is a teacher, a guide, and a source of infinite wisdom. By studying it, meditating upon it, and aligning with its energy, you awaken to the fullness of your destiny. Even now, as you hear these words, your birth month resonates within you. It whispers reminders of your first breath, your first heartbeat, your first encounter with the world's energy. It asks you to remember that you are not here by accident. You were chosen. Your timing perfect. Your energy aligned with the unfolding of the cosmos. Every day, every moment, offers an opportunity to attune yourself to this vibration, to step further into the flow of your divine path, and to live fully as the unique expression of the universe that you are. Chosen one, now that you have begun to sense the sacred vibration of your birth month, it is time to take the next step, the conscious awakening of its energy. This is where awareness becomes power, and power transforms into alignment. The universe does not demand obedience, it offers guidance. Your birth month is a map, a compass, and a living pulse that can be attuned like an instrument. To awaken fully, you must learn to feel its resonance in your body, mind, and spirit. It is not enough to know your month intellectually. You must live it, breathe it, and embody its essence in every choice, every action, and every intention. Begin by observing the moments when your energy feels most alive. Notice the days, seasons, and circumstances when your intuition sharpens, when creativity flows without effort, when courage rises naturally. These are the times your month's frequency is most aligned with your daily experience. The subtle patterns may reveal themselves in the way you approach challenges, the decisions you make effortlessly, or the people and opportunities that seem drawn to you. These are clues, whispers from your birth month, guiding you toward the moments and experiences that amplify your divine purpose. Meditation and reflection are powerful tools in this process. By closing your eyes and focusing inward, you can connect directly with the energy of your birth month. Imagine the colors, textures, and elements that correspond to your month. The crisp clarity of winter air, the soft renewal of spring, the warm fire of summer, the deep transformation of autumn. Feel these energies moving through your body, infusing every cell with the resonance of your month. As you do this regularly, you create a bridge between your conscious self and the subtle currents of the universe. You become a channel for the energy that is uniquely yours. Journaling can also awaken understanding. Write down the patterns you notice, recurring dreams, sudden insights, moments of synchronicity. Record the qualities you see reflected in yourself that align with your month's energy, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your gifts, and your lessons. Over time, these reflections form a mirror, showing you how your birth month's frequency expresses itself through your life. You may begin to see that what once felt like coincidence is actually divine choreography, that your choices are guided by rhythms older than memory, and that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Another powerful method is the conscious setting of intentions in harmony with your month's energy. Every month carries natural cycles: growth, reflection, transformation, and release. Align your intentions with these cycles. If your month is tied to renewal, focus on cultivating new ideas, relationships, or projects. If your month carries the energy of reflection, allow yourself space to pause, review, and integrate lessons. By syncing your actions with the underlying rhythm of your month, you create a resonance that amplifies manifestation. The universe responds to frequency, not force. When your inner vibration aligns with your birth month, your actions naturally attract what is meant for you. Visualization is another key to harnessing this energy. Picture yourself moving through life in full alignment with your month's resonance. See yourself embodying its qualities: clarity, intuition, creativity, courage, patience, or transformation, as though they are already part of you. Allow yourself to feel the confidence, joy, and ease that come with being in harmony with your divine design. Visualization is not fantasy, it is rehearsal. The universe responds to the energy you emit. By practicing alignment, you begin to attract experiences that mirror your inner state, creating synchronicities that guide you toward your higher purpose. Synchronicities themselves are signs that you are awakening to the power of your birth month. You may notice recurring numbers, symbols, or situations that appear to guide your decisions. People may enter your life at exactly the right time, or opportunities may appear seemingly out of nowhere. These are not accidents. They are signals from the universe, echoing the frequency of your birth month. When you pay attention, when you trust these signs, your path becomes illuminated with clarity and purpose. You begin to see that life is not random but orchestrated, and that your alignment with your month allows you to navigate this divine symphony with grace. As you deepen this connection, your intuition strengthens. You begin to trust your inner voice more fully, recognizing it as the voice of your birth month, your guiding frequency. Decisions become less about fear or doubt and more about resonance. When faced with choices, you can feel which path aligns with your essence and which does not. This is the gift of conscious attunement, the ability to move with certainty, guided by the subtle currents of your personal cosmic blueprint. Energy practices such as breathwork, movement, or even connecting with nature can enhance this alignment. Walk in the environments that echo your month: the forest, the beach, the mountains, or the fields. Feel the wind, the warmth, the water, and the earth as extensions of the energy that called you into being. These experiences reinforce the connection between your body and the frequency of your birth, making it easier to access guidance, clarity, and strength when needed. It is also essential to release what no longer serves you. Each birth month carries lessons about what must be embraced and what must be let go. By consciously releasing outdated beliefs, fears, and patterns, you create space for the energy of your month to flow unimpeded. This is not simply self-improvement, it is energetic alignment. Your month's frequency thrives when you clear the clutter of misalignment. It thrives when you allow your innate gifts to shine without obstruction. Integration of your month's energy is a lifelong practice. Every day presents new opportunities to align, to awaken, and to step fully into your higher purpose. The universe does not rush you. It moves in cycles, offering lessons and openings in perfect timing. By consistently honoring the resonance of your birth month, you build a relationship with the forces that guide you, a relationship that strengthens with attention, devotion, and conscious action. Through this awareness and devotion, each step you take not only shapes your journey, but strengthens the flow of the universe. The energy of your birth month guides you, and as you align with it, your choices become clearer, your intuition sharper, and your life more meaningful. Each day, each breath, each intention becomes a step on your sacred path, where your birth month's energy manifests in your life.